for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, General Lynch, for being here today. I know that the Attorney General's office is required to, the folks in your office are required to attend ethics training every year. Are you required to, as the Attorney General, to attend those as well? I do. And do they cover, I'm sure, the issue of conflict of interest and doing whatever is possible to avoid the appearance of impropriety?
Yes.
I say that in the context of the question that was just asked regarding the meeting on the tarmac, and I wondered if, and I know that you've indicated since then that you regret the unscheduled meeting, and that, moreover, the most important thing for you as Attorney General is the integrity of the Department of Justice, which I appreciate, and I think most Americans would agree with that statement. Do you recall when and whom told you that former President Clinton wanted to speak with you?
As I indicated, I was getting ready to leave the plane to disembark with my husband, and I don't recall who, but I was informed that former President Clinton wanted to say hello, so I agreed that he could say hello. Okay. And he did come on board and speak with my husband, myself,
right, I remember that
other
part.
People.
But full stop, right at that moment, at that very moment, I want you to think back. Did you think even for a split second that maybe perhaps that wasn't the right thing to do, that there might be a conflict of interest, or at the very, very least an appearance of impropriety to have that meeting with the spouse of a person under investigation, and in fact a key witness in another investigation, a former President of the United States, just for a second at that moment? Did you think about that?
I will tell you, Congressman, that at that moment my thought was, as it is in many instances, that I respond to courtesy with courtesy, and I viewed it as a brief social greeting, and it turned into a longer conversation, certainly, than I had anticipated.
But any time during that meeting, did you feel that, did it ever occur to you? I mean, you say in retrospect you regret it, but during that time frame, did you regret it at all?
Congressman, at the time that we had the conversation, as I indicated, I viewed it as a social conversation, similar to when other individuals have asked to say hello, and we speak and move on.
Fair enough. You've answered the question. Thank you very much for that answer. You've indicated that career prosecutors from your office assisted in the investigation, reviewed the evidence with the investigators with the FBI, correct?
They were the line team, as we call it.